What if the most popular girl in school looked at the human embodiment of oops and said, yeah, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, welcome to chaos. Izumi is your average high school dude running on default NPC settings. No special drip, no main character glow, just vibes, and absolutely catastrophic luck. We open on the first day of school. His mom sends him off like he's deploying to a battlefield. And honestly, fair. Because in less than 10 seconds outside the house, my guy trips, his hair explodes into bird nest mode, and a pigeon almost airstrikes him like he owes it money. Then he eats the pavement for no reason. At this point, this is not a romance anime. This is a survival documentary called Man vs. Bad Luck. But here's the plot twist. This walking accident report has a girlfriend. And not just any girlfriend. Shikimori, the class goddess. The final boss of beauty. She's smart, athletic, popular, and so cool that background music probably plays when she blinks. She turns her head and the wind respectfully adjusts itself. Meanwhile, Izumi's special ability is almost dying in normal situations. Even he's like, bro, how did I unlock her hidden route? He's insecure. Obviously, he looks like life loaded him on low graphics mode while she's out here running Ultra HD with ray tracing. But Shikimori shuts that down instantly. She doesn't say she'll support him. She doesn't say she'll encourage him. She says she'll protect him. Yes, protect. This girl is dating him and working a full-time bodyguard shift. They get to school. Same class. Their friends Inuzuka and Nekazaki are there too. Introductions start, and Izumi immediately fumbles his words like his brain lost Wi-Fi. Then an eraser comes flying at his head like it was GPS locked. But Shikimori? Smooth block. No hesitation. Clean save. Zero effort. She looked cool doing it too. At this point, she saves him so often you start wondering if she can legally claim him as a dependent on her taxes. Of course, some random background NPC starts whispering, how did a guy like him land her? Yeah, we heard you. Classic side character energy. What they don't realize. Shikimori heard that too. She walks in, grabs Izumi's hand, and gives those dudes a stare so cold their future kids felt it. She doesn't even need words. That look said, yes, he's mine. Cope. Meanwhile Izumi is spiraling internally. What if my bad luck hurts her? My guy thinks he's a walking curse. Later, the squad hits the bowling alley. Shikimori's friends come up with a plan. She should pretend to be bad so Izumi can help her. Cute idea. Except Izumi bowls like he's gently placing the ball down for emotional support. He's the one who needs coaching. Shikimori tries to act clumsy for about 2 seconds. But then Izumi cheers for her. And that's it. Beast mode activated. Strike. Strike. Another strike. She forgets the plan. She forgets the acting. She might have forgotten gravity. People were staring like anime physics just broke into real life. After the game, Izumi jokes, loser treats the winner. Big mistake. Shikimori smiles and chooses her prize. She wants him to walk her home. Smooth. On the way back, Izumi starts the classic self-roast monologue. You're amazing. I'm basically a background character with bad luck, and right on cue? A sign almost falls on his head. Somewhere, a Final Destination director just took notes. Shikimori catches it. Again. Then she tells him, again, that she loves him exactly how he is. And she'll always protect him. Bro really got romance and life insurance in one person. Next day? Mini soccer tournament. Also known as Izumi Injury Speedrun Mode. And trust me, this man is about to test the limits of human durability. So yeah, she's playing too. And how does Izumi help? By cheering. That's it. No strategy. No coaching. Just pure golden retriever energy from the sidelines. And she loves it. During the match, Izumi actually does okay for like 5 suspicious minutes. And then, BAM. Soccer ball to the head. Because the universe never forgets. He gets sent to the nurse's office, and of course Shikimori goes with him, stressing like the wife of a retired action hero who refuses to stop doing his own stunts. They leave, and she's blushing the whole time. Because even though she's built like a final boss, being close to him still makes her flustered. Cute. Dangerous. Powerful combo. Then comes the real test. They run into Kamaya, Shikimori's rival. Calm. Talented. Cool. The type of girl who probably reads books for fun and wins arguments politely. She starts dominating the match. Shikimori's team? Struggling. Izumi sees this, gets embarrassed, but still shouts to cheer her on. And that's when it happens. The power of boyfriend support activates. Suddenly Shikimori's eyes change. The entire team levels up like someone hit a hidden buff button. They start moving different, passing cleaner, scoring harder. Uno reverse card. They win. And just like that, the girls become school celebrities. Photos, autographs, fans everywhere. Shikimori is surrounded 24/7. Meanwhile, Izumi's insecurities just downloaded the latest update. End of the day, the boys head home, mostly because Inuzuka needs to emotionally process being used as a human shield. Izumi walks off alone, brain in airplane mode. He nearly falls down the stairs, because gravity is his #1 enemy. Right before he respawns at the bottom, Shikimori appears, out of nowhere. like a legendary hero entering the cutscene. She grabs him and basically says, "If you're going anywhere, you need my permission." Then casually declares herself his assigned guardian angel. Oh, and she low-key admits she's jealous because he's been hanging out with Inuzuka a lot. Imagine being jealous of the bro who risked his life for your man. This girl is flawless and slightly possessive. Izumi panics and promises he's not going anywhere without her. He'll even wait at the school gate just to walk home together. Loyal? Yes. Slightly dependent? Also yes. But she loves that. Next day, Inuzuka hands Izumi movie tickets from his part-time job. Bro said, "I almost died for you. Now go on a date for me." Fair trade. Shikimori overhears, and you can literally see the outfit planning software booting up in her brain. Date mode activated. Finally, the big day arrives. Izumi is excited for about 5 seconds, then remembers every past date turned into a disaster movie. One time it rained. Another time he lost his wallet, with his entire monthly budget inside. This man's love life comes with built-in boss fights. So this time, he overprepares. His bag is stuffed with emergency supplies like he's going on a survival expedition. And of course, the bag breaks. Because why wouldn't it? Even the backpack said, "I'm not built for this man's luck." He meets Shikimori, and she looks so good he probably forgot his own name. Inside the theater, he tells her to pick the movie this time. She chooses horror, and then immediately gets mentally deleted by the first jump scare. My guy was fighting for his life. Meanwhile, Shikimori? Calm, unbothered, probably more focused on his reaction than the actual horror movie. Emotional support girlfriend mode, activated. After the movie, Izumi suggests grabbing food. But the prices? Absolutely criminal. Welcome to the anime inflation arc. He confidently says, "No worries, I've got money." And then remembers, he taped his wallet to his pants. And the tape broke. Of course it did. They head home broke and hungry like two authentic teenagers in their natural habitat. On the way, they run into Izumi's parents. They hear the tragic wallet lore and immediately invite Shikimori over for dinner. She's happy, but nervous. Meeting the parents is the final exam. And she aces it. Straight A's. Extra credit. Honors program. His parents quickly realize their son didn't just get a girlfriend. He got a full-time security system. Later, she helps with the dishes, and Izumi's mom thanks her for always protecting him. But then she gets serious. She says taking care of Izumi isn't easy. He's always the one getting hurt. And if Shikimori ever gets tired, she shouldn't break his heart. Heavy moment. Shikimori responds like a queen. She says that will never happen. She loves him because he knows pain better than anyone, but still smiles. Still helps others. Still stays kind. He's the man of her life. Meanwhile, Izumi is asleep. Bro missed his own legendary praise cutscene. He wakes up later and walks her home, while his mom watches from the window like, "Wow, my son really grew up." Cue emotional piano. Fast forward. Summer arrives. And the heat is disrespectful. Izumi starts planning a beach trip, but let's be honest. Beach plus Izumi equals disaster documentary. His friends wisely suggest a river instead, so he doesn't slip on a shell and meet his ancestors. UI's master plan? Stay inside with AC like a genius. Eventually they hit the mall. Shikimori asks Izumi if he's buying swimwear. He says no, because if he enters water, something will absolutely go wrong. She gets a little sad, because she wanted to see him in swimwear. Let's just accept the truth. She's the boyfriend in this relationship, so she declares she won't buy one either. But then she catches him staring at a swimsuit poster. She assumes, oh, so that's his type, and rushes to buy something similar. Reality? Izumi was staring because the male model looked muscular. Bro was admiring the gains. At the shop, Nekazaki casually says she hates losing, and we flash back. She was drawn to Shikimori's natural charisma from day one. Girl crush levels? Maximum. She wanted to be close. Maybe a little too close. They ended up rivals in basketball. And because Izumi was watching, Shikimori activated serious mode. No holding back. She goes all out and defeats Nekazaki with pure skill. And that's how their friendship started. Competition. Respect. And just a tiny bit of rainbow energy on Nekazaki's side. But once she found out their queen was already taken by Mr. Final Destination himself, she respectfully locked those feelings in the friendzone vault. Now she just channels all that energy into being the chaotic bestie. Back to the present. The girls meet up with the boys. Now listen. Izumi might not understand gravity. He might not understand basic survival. But when it comes to Shikimori, he has ultra instinct. One look at her face and he goes, "You bought something, didn't you?" Nekazaki is stunned. How do you read her so easily? And then it hits her. It's not that Shikimori has him whipped. My boy has her whipped. Unintentional Riz God mode unlocked. Next day, exams begin. But late at night, his phone rings. Shikimori. Of course. She already knew he'd be awake overthinking. Her girlfriend senses are stronger than your Wi-Fi. She admits she called because she wanted to hear his voice. Izumi, scrambling for a topic, says he likes looking at the stars, because it feels like they're together under the same sky. Sir, that's illegal levels of romance. She smiles and says he really loves stars. He explains they fascinate him, but every time he tried stargazing with his dad, it rained. Even the cosmos said, not today. Shikimori promises she'll take him to see the stars. No matter what. He tells her she's always adjusting things for him, like choosing the river instead of the beach, and it makes him feel weird. He wants her to do what she wants. She replies there's nowhere she wants to go if it's not with him. He's her favorite place. Yeah, I'm fine, totally fine. A few days later, the river trip finally arrives. Barbecue time. Inuzuka is cutting onions like he has personal beef with them. Then Izumi grabs the knife, and everyone mentally prepares for the hospital arc. But plot twist, he's actually good at cooking. Turns out helping his parents since childhood unlocked chef aura. Tasks get divided: meat squad, veggie squad. Shikimori, fueled by recent cooking class confidence, decides she's making garlic shrimp. Izumi is thinking, my girlfriend is perfect. Beauty, brains, athletic, and now chef skills? He takes a bite. His soul almost leaves his body. Not in a good way. It's so bad even his ancestors turned away in disappointment. She tastes it too, and realizes cooking may not be her calling. But Izumi? He takes another bite anyway, because love is blind, and apparently has no functioning taste buds. Thankfully, the rest of the barbecue saves the day. Then dessert comes out, made by Izumi, and it's amazing. Everyone's impressed. Shikimori says she wants to eat his sweets every day. Sweet wife line detected. Later, it's swimming time. Shikimori is nervous. Because she's wearing the swimsuit she panic bought after the poster misunderstanding, and she's shy about showing it. Nekazaki calls her over. Izumi stays back, peacefully admiring the scenery like an NPC set to vibes. Then he sees it, a little girl getting carried downstream, and without hesitation, this man, with negative survival stats, jumps into the river like a hero. He reaches her, calms her down, gets her to shore, gives her his float. Everything is going way too smoothly. Suspicious. And then, of course, cramp. Right as he tries to climb out, the girl screams. Everyone turns. Shikimori sees Izumi being swept away, and dives in instantly. No hesitation. She pulls him out in seconds. He wakes up and thanks her. She's upset he pushed himself like that, but mostly relieved he's safe. Then the little girl runs up, and gives Izumi a kiss on the cheek. Oh no, Shikimori's jealousy meter just spiked. We get that dangerous but cute face. The, I'm smiling but someone's about to get eliminated, look. And honestly, Izumi just survived drowning. He has no idea he's about to face an even scarier situation. After the river chaos, everyone's just chilling by the water. Izumi? He's staring at Shikimori like she personally invented sunlight. My man almost drowned, and he's still got Riz left in the tank. He straight up tells her she's beautiful. Priorities. They head into town and grab ice cream. She offers him a bite in that slow, romantic, almost indirect kiss kind of way, and right before the moment lands, Inuzuka spawns in. Professional third wheel. On the way back, everyone's exhausted. Shikimori falls asleep on Izumi's shoulder. He freezes. Doesn't move. Breathes at 2% capacity. Man's protecting sacred treasure. And then he falls asleep too, on Inuzuka's shoulder. Balance. Perfectly balanced. A few days later, the river trip absolutely wrecked his weak tutorial mode body. He gets sick, so no hanging out for a while. But then, on TV, City Festival, fireworks. You already know, fireworks plus this couple equals emotional damage incoming. Izumi completely forgets he's sick and invites Shikimori like his immune system is optional DLC. Festival day arrives. He tries wearing his dad's old festival outfit. Doesn't fit, at all. His dad was apparently built like a final boss. Izumi is still in the tutorial section. Meanwhile, Shikimori is struggling too. She's never worn festival clothes before. But then her older brother shows up to help. Tall, calm, handsome. The type of brother that makes every guy nervous just by existing. Izumi pulls up to the festival carrying enough supplies to survive a zombie outbreak. He even split his money into 3 separate wallets so he wouldn't lose it. Character development. But all that preparation means nothing? Because Shikimori shows up looking ridiculously cute. Brain.exe has stopped working. They start walking around. First stop, cotton candy. She says she doesn't like overly sweet things. Except his desserts. Yeah, we caught that. Even the cotton candy is too sweet for her though. Then they hit the festival games, the classic boyfriend flex zone. Time to win prizes and look cool. Izumi throws. And it's like destiny personally adjusts the trajectory to miss. Every single time. So Shikimori steps up. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Wins the plushie. And gives it to him. Vendor impressed. Izumi in love. We are witnessing elite tier partner performance. Then their friends show up and start hyping Shikimori's beauty like she's trending worldwide. Fireworks time approaches. They run to get a good viewing spot, and bad luck switches targets. Shikimori's sandal breaks. She tries walking barefoot but can't keep going. She thinks they're going to miss it. Izumi kneels down. Get on. He knows a secret spot his dad told him about. She worries about his health. He carries her anyway. Climbing stairs like adrenaline is carrying him. They reach the hidden spot. Perfect view. She apologizes for being clumsy, for causing trouble, for not wanting him to see that side of her. He tells her that side is fine. He's her boyfriend. They're supposed to rely on each other. And honestly, he likes seeing that vulnerable side. Boom. Fireworks explode. Romance meter maxed out. On the way down the stairs, Bad Luck tries one more sneak attack, but his dad appears and saves them. Turns out his parents were there too. Family guardian system remains undefeated. A few days later, school festival prep begins. Izumi's on the costume team, because yes, this man can sew. Shikimori's on set design, and she starts feeling a little jealous seeing him surrounded by other girls while working. Possessive mode? Slightly activated. First festival day, everyone's in costume. Izumi's embarrassed, until he sees Shikimori, and suddenly, embarrassment deleted, because whatever she's wearing is about to change the entire atmosphere. First day of the school festival, and Shikimori shows up in a bunny outfit. Izumi forgets how to speak. Language? Gone. Vocabulary? Deleted. Brain? Factory reset. Their class is running a cafe, and Izumi is struggling to take orders like the menu is written in ancient runes. Then someone drops a napkin. He steps on it, and slips. Because of course he does. Bad luck never misses a shift. But Shikimori catches him mid-fall, smooth as ever, then quietly scolds him to focus because people are watching. Even when she saves him, she keeps it cool. Later, Izumi mentions that the next day he's on library duty, with someone chosen randomly. Next day rolls around. He walks in. It's Kamaya, and she actually looks happy about it. They start organizing books. Izumi awkwardly says she'd probably rather be with her friends. Kamaya just smiles. She says she likes quiet moments like this, especially with him. Oh? She asks why he feels a little different now. Then guesses, it's because he has a girlfriend. She steps a little closer, and asks why he chose Shikimori. Her tone? Dangerously close to confession territory. Love triangle sirens warming up in the background. But Izumi? Golden retriever energy. He assumes Kamaya must also admire Shikimori. This man wouldn't see a love flag even if it hit him in the face with a folding chair. Meanwhile, Shikimori is spiraling for an entirely different reason. The school lottery. Legend says if a couple draws the same number, they're destined to stay together forever. Last year, they got the same number. This year, they didn't. To her, this is a cosmic red alert. So now she's on a mission to trade numbers with whoever got Izumi's match. Back in the library, Izumi tells Kamaya the story of last year. They drew the same number, got nervous. Right before taking the photo, he lost the ticket. Of course. But he didn't give up. This man went full desperation mode and begged the student council president until he got a replacement number so they could take the picture. After that, Shikimori pulled him behind the school and confessed first. That's how they started dating. As he's telling this story, Kamaya is mentally somewhere else. Fantasy castle. She's dressed like a princess, walking toward Prince Izumi. Right before she reaches him, Shikimori appears and takes his hand. Reality hits. Her feelings are one-sided. It hurts. But she genuinely wants him to be happy. Tragic heroine arc unlocked. Then the moment gets interrupted, because Shikimori actually shows up, to ask Kamaya to trade lottery numbers. Kamaya realizes instantly, this is Izumi's girlfriend. There's hesitation, but she gives her the number anyway. When Izumi steps out, Shikimori hides it. Kamaya tells him library duty ends soon. He says he'll stay until it's over. She blushes, and Shikimori sees it. Jealousy radar goes insane. In that instant, she understands. Kamaya likes him. After duty ends, Izumi leaves with Shikimori. Kamaya returns to her class. She's treated like a celebrity. Photos, praise, boys lining up. But in her head, there's only one idiot with catastrophic luck. She goes to the rooftop to clear her thoughts. And somehow, Shikimori knows. She follows her. Shikimori says she wants to return the lottery number, because it feels like cheating. Kamaya says everyone exchanges numbers. It's meaningless. But Shikimori gently says, this case is different, because this isn't about superstition. It's about something much deeper. And the tension is about to get real. Shikimori looks Kamaya dead in the eye and says, I know you like Izumi. No threats. No, stay away from my man. No villain arc. Instead, she says she doesn't want things to be awkward between them. And she knows Kamaya isn't a bad person. That's insane emotional maturity for high school. Kamaya warns her, being this kind just gives me more hope. But she also says she won't confess. She knows it can't happen. Not now. Not like this. And then she breaks. Crying. Not dramatic crying. The quiet, painful kind. Shikimori tears up the lottery number and hugs her. She thanks her for being respectful, but says bottling up feelings only hurts more. And if Izumi ever saw her like this, he'd worry. That's who he is. In that moment, Kamaya accepts it. She lost. But she lost to someone worthy. Painful, but wholesome. Fast forward a few days, anniversary plus Shikimori's birthday. Double event. After class celebrations, they head to the park. Izumi gives her a necklace he picked out carefully. He tells her he'll always stay by her side. Now it's her turn to feel insecure. She says more people are starting to notice how great he is. Other girls might like him. She's scared of losing him. Izumi shuts that down immediately. No hesitation. He says he would never trade her for anyone. She's the one. The love of his life. Bro just dropped a critical hit confession. She cries and says she won't let him go either. Relationship status, fortified. A few days later, Izumi gets sick again. Misses school. He asks Inuzuka for notes. And somehow, Shikimori gets jealous. Because he asked his bro instead of her. With all the time Izumi and Inuzuka spend together, she starts overthinking. Inuzuka thinks she secretly dislikes him. The others explain, she's not mad. She's anxious. So Shikimori decides to fix it. She's going with Inuzuka to Izumi's house. Operation, Jealous Girlfriend Reassurance. On the way, Inuzuka is building up the courage to ask if she hates him. Before he can finish, she drags him into a store. She wants to buy Izumi something but can't decide. So she asks Inuzuka for help. Instantly, he knows what Izumi likes. Best friend privilege, full database access. While shopping, she casually calls him Big Brother. Inuzuka's brain blue screens. Why is my bro's girlfriend calling me bro too? Outside, she gives him candy. Says she bought it for him. Then Hakamitsu appears out of nowhere like a background NPC who secretly runs the whole plot. She announces she's been observing, and has concluded that Shikimori sees Inuzuka as an older brother figure. Shikimori agrees, says he reminds her of her real brother. Inuzuka complains that this just means she bullies him more, but deep down, he knows it's affectionate. Next day, girls' day out. Shikimori and Nekazaki hit the mall. They run into Kamaya. She's alone, looking like the quiet side character in a shoujo manga. Shikimori hesitates, but Nekazaki invites her to join. And surprisingly, Kamaya says yes. They shop, they talk, they vibe. No tension, just three genuinely good girls hanging out. After the mall, they play basketball. Another group challenges them. And of course, main character squad wins. When they say goodbye, Kamaya asks if they can hang out again. Just as friends, they agree. Later, she apologizes to Nekazaki for always turning down invites before. Nekazaki says she's just happy to see her smiling more, because she used to look sad all the time. And the second Nekazaki casually mentions Shikimori being Izumi's girlfriend, Kamaya's expression shifts, just for a second, and Nekazaki notices. Oh yeah, she reads that entire situation instantly, because best friend radar? Never wrong. Nekazaki reads Kamaya's face like it's an open book. One glance, she understands everything, and instead of making it weird, she decides she's going to help her smile more. See, sometimes you don't win the romance route. Now we move into sports festival arc, and chaos students draw lots to decide events. The most brutal one? Relay race. Guess who gets picked first? Izumi, the human accident report himself. Hakamitsu gets picked too, and Shikimori immediately joins, because there's no universe where she lets her prized possession run unsupervised. Training begins. Shikimori low-key hopes Izumi will hype her up. Instead, he accidentally gives the motivational speech to Inuzuka. Bro really said, "You got this, king," to the wrong person. During practice, it's obvious this won't be easy. Hakamitsu runs like she's late for absolutely nothing. Izumi runs like destiny is actively chasing him with paperwork. Still, something changes. Hakamitsu admits she doesn't even like running. Actually, she doesn't like much. But she likes being with her friends. And she wants to see them smile. So she and Izumi stay late every day practicing. Competition day hits. Nerves everywhere. First event? The boys lose. Then comes a basket toss game. It looks impossible for Hakamitsu. And then, sniper mode activated. Perfect throw. Crowd stunned. She wins it for the team, and smiles when she sees her friends cheering. Finally, the boss battle. Relay race. Nekazaki launches off first like a rocket, hands the baton to Hakamitsu. She runs with everything she has. But people start passing her. Anxiety rising. Then, she trips, falls. For a split second, she thinks it's over. But she remembers all the practice, all the effort, all the late days. She gets up, finishes her stretch, passes the baton to Izumi. The crowd is low-key concerned he might explode mid-track. But for once, it's going fine. And then his shoe flies off. Even footwear can't stay loyal. He keeps running, barefoot, passes it to Shikimori. And now, turbo mode. She sprints like the wind personally offended her, destroys the gap, passes to the final runner, Inuzuka. Last stretch. Everyone watching, they win. Izumi is standing there wondering how he survived without being airlifted. And then, we dive deeper. Izumi's bad luck didn't start in high school. It started the day he was born. And not the funny kind. The kind that causes real problems. Plans ruined. Friends getting hurt. Moments destroyed. Over time, he started distancing himself. Because being around him felt dangerous. Eventually, he went to a shrine. And prayed. He asked the gods to stop letting bad things happen to others because of him. And to please, send someone who could protect him. That prayer? Was answered. Her name is Shikimori. But her past wasn't simple either. She was strong from a young age. Trained hard. Her older brother raised her to be tough and independent. Sounds great, right? Except it came with side effects. Boys were either intimidated by her strength, or treated her like she was perfect and untouchable. No one saw her as just a normal girl. And that's all she ever wanted. Not a goddess. Not a final boss. Just someone's equal. And somehow, the universe paired the strongest girl with the unluckiest boy. Not to balance each other out, but to complete each other. Because he needed someone to protect him. And she needed someone who didn't see her as invincible, but as human. And that's why this works. Not because it's perfect. Not because it's flashy. But because when bad luck tries to strike, she steps in. And when her insecurities show, he stays. And sometimes, that's all love really is.